Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. This is another video for our level up. Don't settle for less. During quarantine, a lot of females feel lonely. They don't know if, how are they going to get a man. They regret not going out more. All of these things. Well, that doesn't mean you should settle for less. Now, you have a lot of time to think about if the man you're with is actually the man you see yourself with in the next years. Is he the ultimate goal? Are you happy with the decision you make? Or is he contributing to your life? And for the single ladies, this is the perfect time to reflect on past decision and move on quickly and start to date another type. If you've dated the same type of man that treat you bad, that play with you, look at the similarities. What did they have in common? Did you maybe only look at the exterior? You didn't look at his character? Like, what was it that made you step into that same type niche? This is the best time to really gather yourself together and to look for the next 2 years what kind of mate you want to deal with. What if another quarantine hits you? Would you want to deal with the same man that you've dealt before? Or do you want a provider man who's actually going to step up to be the man you want him to be in your life? Or do you want to deal with the one who has nice teeth? And that's it. Now, ladies, getting married is nice, but some ladies just jump to a marriage just to say they have a man, just to say I'm married, just to say, oh, we're living this perfect life as a couple, which is completely wrong. That man could be a serial cheater, that man could be a con artist, that man could be a rapist, that man could be a murderer, that man could have a ton of debts. That man could be a pedophile. That man could be prone to domestic violence. You have to filter all of these things before you get married. I mean, you never know a man or a person 100%, but you can over the time of dating of the span of 2 years. You will know if you want to get married to this man or not. And don't let men waste your time. I don't want you to waste 7 years of your best life just for a man who is not sure where he wants to go with you. Now, Steve Harvey put out a video a couple of years ago, I think, where he said men know within 6 months if they want to marry you or not. That's why you have men out here proposing after a year or 4 months. Because men know exactly if they want to marry you or not. If you sleep with them on the first date, I'm sorry. Maybe you're one of the exceptions. Maybe there's, always the exceptions to the rule, but he will not marry you because you gave it up so fast. You must give it up to other men as fast as you give it up to him. Ladies, what do you want your man to be like? What role is he gonna play in your life? Is he contributing to your level up? Is he pulling you up? Is he going to be the man that you can lay on, literally, lean on in times like quarantine, or when you lose your job, or when something happens in your life financially? Money is not everything. You should not let him treat you a certain way just because he has money. It's a complete package. He is a provider, he has the financial stability, and he treats you like a priority because you are a priority to yourself. You are looking out for yourself. You are the prize. Don't settle for a man just because he was there. Don't settle for a man just because you were desperate to have a man. Don't settle for a man just because he's the most convenient. Don't settle for a man just because he's the first one to be there. Have multiple options. Who fits to you the most? Don't settle for Mr. Let me see how I'm gonna do this with her. I'm not sure. I don't want to be tamed. I don't want to be this. Okay, fine. You don't want to be tamed? Bye. Next one. This one is baiting and chasing for my attention. Let me see what's going on over there with this man. That's how you see things. Don't settle for less because your mother settled for less. Don't settle for less just because you think, oh, I never had a daddy in my life who showed me how to be a princess. Okay, Now you get a man that treats you like a princess and marries you, makes you his queen, and then you have a daughter who you are a role model showing, okay, mama made these decisions. I need to make these decisions too. Look at how dad is treating mom. Okay, just because your mother didn't make right decisions doesn't mean you have to repeat them. You can say, okay, now I'm tired of these wrong choices over generation. I'm gonna step up to it and make a better decision for myself and for the next generations. I mean, one of my biggest motivations, lady, is to have a son or daughter who can inherit stuff. They can inherit their mother online business or their mother's business, their mother's investments, and they have their father's huge investments or business or whatever the father, created. They actually have something to start with. They have the options to continue that legacy or to start their own company and contribute to that legacy. So many women out here don't have anything left from their parent, neither from their mother, neither from their father, a father who was never there, a father who was never present, a mother who didn't care enough, a mother who also dealt with childhood traumas. What did you inherit? Some of us have to start from zero. And that acknowledgement should already be a level up for yourself to know I want better for myself, but I also want better for my future offspring. So ladies, don't settle for lesser than you actually want in your life. You only have one life. You only have one chance to put these things right. And if you think, okay, I've messed up all over the years, no problem. Put the bus to a stop, start all over again. Be a new you, a new version, date the right type of man. So ladies, don't settle for less. Keep in mind, you are the